I think kickball is like one of the funnest things in the world. It's like one of the things I miss most about childhood.
Right. Loved every time, every second we put. First of all, when somebody was just running around the bases, you just throw the ball at them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic. At however hard you wanted to. If you threw it too hard, the teacher or the coach, whatever, would be like, "Hey, come on." It's just great. Yeah.
Yeah. It's uncomplicated. It's just wonderful. If I had time, which I don't, but this is reason number 8,000 that I'd like to be rich, right? Although if you listen to Tucker Carlson's of the world, we're going to make you drink coffee and make sure that nobody ever gets rich. Is that I would love to organize a kickball game among our friends. How would that not be the most fun thing we've ever done? I mean, you add in edibles, and that could be literally the greatest afternoon of our lives.
So I get it. We got sidetracked here, but it's important. So I want to have a whole kickball league. I get it. We'll just start with a game. I can't remember how the ball gets to you. It's rolled like a bowling ball, or do you just kick it?
No, it's rolled to you like a bowling ball. The thing I couldn't remember, and I was going to ask you just now, is I forgot balls and strikes. How do you do balls and strikes in kickball?
I don't think you do. I just think you keep doing it until the guy kicks it or the girl kicks it. I think. I guess if you swing and miss, but I mean that would be kind of irrelevant for most of us now.
I think I remember fouls.
Yeah, sure. You could, if you try and go down the third base line, you could kick a foul.
No, you could definitely get strikes. I remember getting strikes because I remember people missing the ball. And
sure, yeah. Out. Yeah, that's true. That would happen. You felt bad for them because they didn't want to be playing kickball. Like they hated PE or sports, as we called it. And then like, oh, great, we're playing kickball where I make a fool of myself. And then some people would just clearly strike out. Like they were fine. I got to go sit down and talk to my friends.
And you're not going to, no one watching is going to be surprised by this. But so I don't remember if I ever struck out. But I remember that if I ever struck out in kickball, that would have been the highlight of gym class for everyone.
Because I'm sure that's
right. Because I was not a person who didn't want to play kickball. Gym was my favorite class, and I didn't understand why it wouldn't be everyone's favorite class. And
they kept score. You kept score. What could be better?
Of course. And you know me, so of course I was competitive. I was in high school. In those contexts, I was not as loud, but I'm sure I'm wrong about that. That's my recollection.
Well, you didn't play. There's no way you played kickball in high school. You play it in elementary school. I mean,
elementary, junior high.
Yeah.
And
junior high.
Yeah, and so if a guy like me struck out, then everybody would be like, "Yes."
Could we get? What will we need? We would need 14 people because you could pitch and catch to yourself. Right. So 14 people would fully do it. Could probably do it with 12, right? 6 fielders, 3 infielders. I don't know. Or you don't let people kick to right field, something like that. Like you could do that. You cut off a third of the outfield. It could be done. It could be done with 12, definitely 14. And so as you point out, your insufferability, my insufferability, which was not insufferable, was that because it's baseball, right? Except you're kicking it. There was never a moment where I didn't know 5 times as much as everyone there, including the coach or the PE teacher, right? No, you can't. You have to tag him. No, you don't. It was a 4. I'm like 11, instructing them on what they're not getting.
Yeah. Now, if you're sitting at home, you might be wondering, wait a minute. Why the hell do you have to be rich to play kickball? I don't remember being rich and play kickball. So that's an excellent question. If it popped into your head, no, it's the least thing you need to be rich for. You just need to buy that kickball. It costs about probably max $7 or whatever.
I was going to say if you're going to get it, you're like, I need 5. Here's $30. Right. Let's go. Yeah.
I don't know why you would buy 5, but yes.
No, because you're gonna kick it. It's gonna deflate, and you got to have another ball.
Yeah, just in case you kick it over the neighbor's yard, whatever it is.
That's right.
Yeah. And so No, it's not that. It's that I would have enough time to clear out the schedule to not only play, but to organize 12 to 14 people to play.
That's right.
And that's a world in which I live in the lap of luxury. So I have a weekend to kill. So I decide, sure, I'll, well, I don't have to be rich. I either have to be rich or I have to stop doing everything that I'm doing.
So if things stop being terrible with COVID, you can actually play kickball fairly safely, right? First of all, you could just wear masks, right? And you could promise to stay away from people, right?
It's okay. COVID's going to be done first of all, it's around the corner. But no, in all seriousness, like 4 or 5 months is what it looks like. So let's just assume there's no COVID.
Okay, so assume there's no COVID and it's next spring, maybe late spring. I'm going to try. I'm going to try because we can get 14 people who'd be into it. By the way, I say last thing about kickball. It probably isn't for me. I'm probably going to go back to it throughout the show and the shows that follow. I can't remember anybody kicking it up in the air. They must have, because I already had these fantasies when I was a really good outfielder up until I was like 30, until I couldn't figure out when the ball was going to go over my head, which is where suddenly I am now. And having a sinking, you kick a sinking line drive and I'm playing center, and the dive and catching that ball. I can't wait to play.
All right, thanks for watching this free clip of Old School. Don't forget to become a TYT member today for the rest of the show and for more exclusive content throughout the network. Join now at tyt.com/join.